knows a lot about the science stuff. Professor Dave explains.
In the previous tutorial, we discussed the diversity of the ray-finned fishes and covered all species outside of the teleosts, or modern fish. Now let's dive into the diversity of the teleosts. The teleosts are first split into the clades Elopomorpha, Osteoglossomorpha, and Clupeocephala. All members of Elopomorpha are unique in that they produce leptocephalous larvae, which are flat and transparent and contain a jelly-like substance on the inside of the body, as well as a thin layer of muscle with visible myomeres on the outside. As juveniles, their body organs are small, and they have only a simple tube for a gut. In addition to a great deal of extinct species, the extant elopomorphs include the tarpons, tenponders, and ladyfish of Elopiformes, which have slender, streamlined bodies that allow them to move efficiently through the water and capture their prey. There are also the bonefishes of order Albuliformes, often noted for their silver-colored bodies and deeply forked tails, the deep-sea spiny eels of Notacanthiformes, and the true eels of Anguilliformes. The true eels are the most diverse clade of the superorder Elopomorpha. Note that this order includes the true eels only, such as the slender giant moray, European conger, garden eels, pelican eels, gulpers, American eels, Japanese eels, and snake eels. They swim by generating waves that travel the length of their bodies, and can swim backwards by reversing the direction of the wave. As adults, they possess no pelvic fins. They have a dorsal fin and anal fin that are fused with the caudal fin, and many species also lack pectoral fins. Most true eels are nocturnal and live as adults in the shallow waters of the ocean. Next up, Osteoglossomorpha, sometimes listed synonymously with the order Osteoglossiformes, includes the moon eyes, often placed in their own order of Hyodontiformes, as well as the Arapaima, Arowana, Abba, and elephant fishes of order Osteoglossiformes. They are characterized by their unique bony tongues, which have tooth-like structures and are used for capturing prey. Many, like the Arowana, are specially adapted to surface feeding and can leap up to 6 feet out of the water after their food. Others, like the Arapaima, are among the largest freshwater fish in the world and can reach lengths of over 3 meters, or 9.8 feet, and have a hard mineralized outer surface. Still others, like the elephant fishes and Abba, can sense and produce electric charges to aid in feeding and deter potential predators. Clupeocephala, meanwhile, is further divided into the clades Otocephala and Euteleostei. Members of Otocephala share a common characteristic called the otolith, a small bone in the inner ear that aids in hearing and balance, fused to the second vertebra of the backbone, meaning that the vast majority of these species are capable of hearing, and many, like the catfish, communicate by sound. Otocephala species are found in both freshwater and marine environments, and they exhibit a wide range of ecological roles and feeding strategies. They include the herrings, sardines, and anchovies of order Clupeocephala, which are highly abundant and widely distributed in both marine and freshwater environments, as well as several smaller orders such as the slickheads of order Alepocephaliformes, characterized by their elongated bodies, large mouths, and well-developed sensory organs. These inhabit the deep ocean, and some, especially those of the genus Alepocephalus, have light-producing organs. This clade also includes more diverse orders like the catfish of order Siluriformes, named as such because of their prominent barbels, which resemble a cat's whiskers. However, not all members of this order actually have whiskers, and they are instead defined by their heavy, bony head, greatly reduced swim bladder, and their lack of scales. Even armored species with external bone plates lack true scales. Catfish range in size from small species like the glass catfish all the way up to the massive Paraiba, Wells catfish, and Mekong giant catfish, among others. Some, like the electric catfish, can produce an electric charge. Contrary to popular belief, the sensory barbels are harmless and cannot sting, but a number of catfish species do have spine-like rays on their dorsal and pectoral fins that can deliver a stinging venom if irritated. Some members, like those of the genus Heteropneustes, can produce a venom strong enough to cause hospitalization, and in rare cases even lead to death. However, the vast majority of all catfish species are harmless to humans. In contrast, there are only a few extant species of order Gonorhynchiformes, which includes the milkfish, beaked salmon, shell ears, and hinge mouths. These are primarily freshwater or brackish water species found in tropical and subtropical regions. They are characterized by their elongated bodies and distinct beak-like snouts. Order Cypriniformes includes a wide range of diverse and familiar species, such as the carps, minnows, and loaches. They are essentially all carp-like fish, and new species are described on a nearly bi-monthly basis. A few common species include the common carp, goldfish, zebrafish, including the first genetically modified glowfish, rosy barb, common loach, fathead minnow, and koi, which are actually colored varieties of the amur carp. Next, order Characiformes is an order of ray-finned fish that includes a diverse group of species known for their vibrant colors and active behavior. These fish are predominantly found in freshwater habitats of South America and Africa. Characiformes encompass popular aquarium species like tetras, piranhas, and hatchetfish, known for their stunning appearance and schooling behavior. And finally, members of order Gymnotiformes are commonly known as neotropical knifefish or South American knifefish. They are easily recognized by their elongated bodies and anal fin, and are known for their unique ability to generate weak electric fields for communication, navigation, and hunting. They include the electric eels, which can produce high and low voltage using their 3 different electric organs, which are capable of concentrating their discharge, thus producing a shock painful enough to stun or deter virtually any predator. Backing up a bit, Euteleostei includes several orders that are often regarded as sister taxa to the large and diverse clade Neoteleostei. The order Lepidogalaxiiformes includes a single extant species of endangered small fish native to Western Australia, commonly known as the salamander fish. Esauciformes get their name from pikes of the genus Esox. They also include the mud minnows and various extinct species. Many members of this clade, and the pikes in particular, have sharp pointed heads and pointed teeth, and are often apex predators in their ecosystems, feeding on smaller fish and other aquatic prey. The northern pike and muskellunge are well-known members of this order, and are highly prized by anglers for their size and fighting ability. Order Salmoniformes includes salmon, trout, and char. These fish are primarily found in cold and temperate waters of the northern hemisphere, both in freshwater and marine environments. They are known for their migratory behavior, with many species undertaking long-distance migrations for spawning. Salmoniformes have streamlined bodies, powerful tails, and are well adapted for swimming against strong currents. They are carnivorous predators of the middle food chain, feeding on small crustaceans, aquatic insects, tadpoles, and smaller fish, and in turn are preyed upon by larger predators. Many species are thus considered keystone species important for both freshwater and terrestrial ecosystems, due to the biomass transfer provided by their mass migration from oceanic to inland water bodies. Order Argentiniformes has only recently been recognized as a separate order and includes the marine smelts and the deep-sea barrel eyes. Order Galaxiiformes includes a single family of mainly small freshwater fish that are widely distributed in the southern hemisphere, most of which live in southern Australia and New Zealand. They include the common Galaxias, which is one of the most widely distributed fish species in the southern hemisphere. Members of order Stomiiformes are commonly referred to as dragonfish and allies, and they include many deep-sea fishes of extremely diverse morphology, from the light fishes to the loose jaws, marine hatchetfishes, and viperfish. Nearly all members of this order are capable of biolumination through photophores, and many migrate daily in the water column. Finally, order Osmeriformes includes the true smelts, known for their slender bodies and streamlined shapes, and ability to form large schools and feed on small prey, such as plankton and small fish. Some species of Osmeriformes, like the European smelt, Osmerus aperlinus, are commercially important and support local fisheries. Moving forward, there are just 3 orders that are part of Neoteleostei, but not Acanthomorpha. They are Atelopodiformes, Aulopiformes, and Myctophiformes. Members of order Atelopodiformes includes about a dozen species known as jelly-nose fishes, or tadpole fishes, which are deep-water, bottom-dwelling marine fishes, extant species of which all have skeletons made of cartilage and large bulbous heads. Order Aulopiformes includes mainly deep-sea species, members of which are commonly referred to as jinners, or lizard fishes. Many of these have either a vestigial swim bladder or lack one entirely. Many species have a distinct appearance with long jaws and sharp teeth, which they use to capture small fish and invertebrates. They vary from relatively small species to the rather large, fast-moving, predatory lancet fish. Finally, Myctophiformes also includes deep-sea species such as the often highly abundant lanternfish and the blackchins. Overall, they are small fishes that are laterally compressed and often have large eyes, photophores, and large mouths. Moving forward, Acanthomorpha, which means thorn-shaped, includes nearly 15,000 species of ray-finned fish, split into 9 smaller orders, and the extremely large and diverse clade Percomorpha. Polymyxiiformes includes a single extant genus of beardfishes, named for their pair of long hyoid barbels. Order Percopsiformes includes the trout perches, which are small freshwater fish primarily found in North America, with elongated bodies, large eyes, and are often mistaken for other species. Members of order Zooiformes are often commonly referred to as dories, and have distinctive disc-shaped bodies, along with a single dorsal fin that extends along most of their back that contains a series of sharp spines. Order Stylophoriformes contains only a single species found in deep tropical waters around the world, known as the tube eye or thread tail. Though it may look threatening, it is actually a filter feeder that sucks seawater by enlarging its oral cavity to about 40 times its original size, and then expels the water through the gills, leaving behind the copepods on which it feeds. Order Gadiformes includes several species of economically important fish, collectively known as cod. They are found in both saltwater and freshwater environments, with many species inhabiting cold or deep-sea regions. They have spineless fins and range in size from the minuscule codlets up to the Atlantic cod. Order Lampriformes includes the ribbonfish, oppas, oarfish, and crest fishes, many of which are characterized by their ribbon-like appearance with elongated bodies that are typically brightly colored and contain between 84 and 96 vertebrae, as well as long characteristic dorsal fins that extend most of the length of the body. Order Trachychthyiformes includes the fangtooth, spiny fin, lantern eye fishes, pine cone fishes, and slimeheads. As a group, they are characterized by their unique body shapes, often with elongated and compressed bodies. Many, especially the slimeheads, are deep-sea dwellers with long lifespans. Order Bericiformes includes the whalefishes, ridgeheads, and elfonsinos. They are primarily nocturnal, and the whalefish in particular are noted for their large mouths and small pectoral and pelvic fins. Order Holocentriformes includes the soldierfish and squirrelfish. Like the Bericiformes, many species are either entirely or partly nocturnal. They are noted for their relatively large eyes, as well as red, orange, and silver coloration. And finally, Percomorpha, or Percomorphaceae, sometimes simply listed as Perciformes, is a large clade of ray-finned fish that contains more species than the entire class of mammals. However, not only is this clade incredibly diverse, it's also very complicated and still undergoing revision. So let's move forward and check out this clade next.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. Support me on Patreon so I can keep making content. And as always, feel free to email me, ProfessorDaveExplains@gmail.com.